I definitely use it to grow my network, right? To stay up to date, to recognize trends, but I also use it a lot to learn. I love to build things, right? Either products, services, processes, etc., etc. And if I can do that together with colleagues, that is really what makes a perfect day in my job. I would definitely say that I have a pace-setting leadership style. And in 3 words, I would probably say I'm very passionate about what I do working with colleagues. I am hopefully forward-thinking, especially in my role, to make sure we last, right? Things are sustainable. And it's definitely all about leadership, empathy, listening to colleagues, trying to make them better day in, day out. I really enjoyed the book from Barry O'Reilly called Unlearn, but there are also a couple of others like Crossing the Chasm or Zone to Win, which gave me a lot of positive or helpful insights how other companies are, let's say, trying to tackle certain challenges that come from digitalization, etc. I love to switch off, so I love to be on an island. I love Maldives. I've been there a couple of times. Absolutely brilliant. But on the other side, I also like the buzz of big cities, right? The biggest lesson that I probably learned is that everybody is different and everybody has its own strengths. So if you look at my career, right, I've worked in China, I've worked in the UK, now I worked in Germany. I love to travel a lot. And I've always found that people see the world a bit differently. They have their own strengths, which doesn't come probably naturally in the beginning to you. But the more time you spend with other culture, with other people, trying to understand them, that also gives you something back that you can reflect on and learn from. The skill that I'm trying to improve this year is definitely critical thinking, right? It's very easy to get complacent, especially when you are doing good, when you are doing okay, right? It's then how do you constantly reinvent yourself? That doesn't come naturally. So I very often talk about getting comfortable with the uncomfortable, stepping out of your own comfort zone, etc., etc. Which tip would I have given myself at the start of my career? It probably goes back to what I've just said, right? Be comfortable with stepping out of your own comfort zone. I think the world is so big and there are so many things to explore and to learn, right? So not only work your way through in one area, but also explore, go abroad, try something completely different. The big question these days, I think you need to be realistic about what is it that you can influence and not. But having said that, I genuinely believe that every little helps and everybody can play his part, right? So I'll try to play my part in various things, right? It's either how do I grow up my kids, right? But I also, how do I take care of others in the company, right? How do I listen to my colleagues? So I'm trying to bring in a lot of empathy, understanding for others, trying to help make them better, think holistically, not only in, let's say, technical deliveries, but also in things like D&I, sustainability, etc., etc.